So this month for the Phoenix Suns has been very interesting, guys, as the Phoenix Suns have one more buzzer beater loss to add to their resume, a historic NBA trade deadline, and a new look Suns team. Suns fans, we got some stuff to talk about. Welcome to the video today, guys, and in today's video I'm going to bring you my Phoenix Suns recap of the Suns' 5-game losing streak. And this losing streak has been interesting because of a historic trade deadline and a brand new Phoenix Suns team. And honestly, you guys, I feel like this 5-game losing streak is worth discussing because there's so many stats and facts that I want to bring to you guys that I really feel like are worth discussing. And I know, we've lost 5 games in a row, but I feel like there are positives to this losing streak. Let's talk about the Suns' most recent game, which was played on February 23rd, 2015 versus the Celtics. And this game was honestly a toss-up because we have a whole new look Phoenix Suns team. This was Brandon Knight and Marcus Thornton's first home game as Phoenix Suns. There's no way around it, guys. This game was very ugly for the Phoenix Suns. There were a lot of great statistics that I'm going to talk to you about in a second, but the Suns were down by basically 20. It seemed like the whole game. They did make their way back, but they could not close out in the fourth quarter, and that is a problem that we've had since last season, closing out games. The Suns shot horrible from the three-point line. They had 17 turnovers and 24 fouls. Yeah, that's going to make the opposite team win the game. And yeah, I'm talking about the negatives first, but there were a lot of positives in this game, so let's talk about that. Let's continue to talk about the continuing growth of Alex Len, who absolutely dominated in this game. Alex Len was just amazing. Alex Len had 10 points, 12 rebounds, and tied his career high twice now of 6 blocks. He had such great effort and hustle and did everything that he could to lead us to victory. The newcomer Brandon Knight played 33 minutes. He had 20 points in this game. He did all that he could to lead us to victory. I really liked his confidence. T.J. Warren, Archie Goodwin, Brandon Knight, they all continue to get minutes and they all continue to look solid for us. These are guys that are going to be great role players for any team that they go to, but they are on our Phoenix Suns and they are doing their best job that they can, and they are literally working for each and every single minute on the court. Here's another statistic for you. Gerald Green did not play, coach's decision, and we're going to talk about Gerald Green a little bit later in the video. So let's backtrack a little bit during this 5-game losing streak. I want to read you guys how many points the Phoenix Suns scored in each game during this 5-game losing streak. Starting with the Suns versus Sacramento Kings, the Suns scored 83 points against the Sacramento Kings. The Suns versus the Houston Rockets, however, scored 118 points, a very high-scoring game, a game that I was actually at, and it was an awesome game to watch. The Suns versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, a game that I thought we should have and could have easily won. They only scored 109 points versus the Chicago Bulls, a team that preaches defense. This was a very active back-and-forth game. The Suns scored 107 points. And last night against the Boston Celtics on February 23rd, 2015, the Suns scored 110. One reason I wanted to bring that up to you guys because the Suns do shoot pretty good from the field. 4 out of the 5 games the Suns have shot a decent and fair amount from the field. The only bad one was against the Sacramento Kings where we shot 36%. The Phoenix Suns shot 47% against the Rockets. The Phoenix Suns shot 45% against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Phoenix Suns shot 53% against the Chicago Bulls. And the Suns statistically do have a good record when we shoot 50% or better. So that was really interesting. The Suns shot 45% against the Celtics last night. And we did almost come back and win this game. But that's the thing, is we're always climbing our way back into games when really we should be closing out these games, and we're not. You guys know me, I'm a ginormous Gerald Green fan, so let's talk about Gerald Green because in the last 5 games, a lot's been going on with Gerald Green that I don't think many Suns fans are aware of. Gerald Green has had a really interesting season this year, and honestly, something is going on. Gerald Green was one of our leading scorers off the bench. He seemed like he was having a lot of fun, and his shot is falling, but particularly in these last 5 games, Gerald Green has really been struggling, and I want to address it to you guys. Gerald Green's statistics over the last 5 games are worth addressing. Gerald Green played 22 minutes in the Sacramento Kings game. He only had 9 points. He had 11 minutes versus the Houston Rockets where he had 7 points, which is kind of fair because he actually did kind of get hurt in this game. I was at the game and I saw it personally and I was like, no! Okay, maybe it wasn't like that, but I mean, you guys get my point. Gerald Green did bounce back a little versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. He did start. He played 30 minutes. He had 12 points and 6 assists. It was really nice to see Gerald kind of back in his form and helping out his teammates. It was nice to see. Gerald Green did bounce back a little versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. He did start. He played 30 minutes. He had 12 points and 6 assists. It was really nice to see Gerald kind of back in his form and helping out his teammates. It was nice to see. Gerald Green in the Chicago Bulls game, 11 minutes and only 10 points, which is reasonably fair. But in the Boston Celtics game, he did not play due to coach's decision. Kind of makes me nervous. I hope nothing's happening, and I hope that we can keep Gerald Green, and I hope he stays in Phoenix for a very long time. So the stats and facts with Gerald Green are a couple that I wanted to address with you guys because I feel like they're really important. I mean, the stats and facts don't lie. Here's another stat for you guys. We scored 118 points against the Houston Rockets. Goran Dragic, Eric Bledsoe, and Isaiah Thomas all combined for 66 points. Which is good, but there's a couple nitpicky fans out there that are like, you only had 18 assists. Which, I mean, I see where you guys are coming from, but come on, 66 points. That's pretty awesome. And here's kind of a sad fact for you guys. Goran Dragic in his last game as a Phoenix Sun played 37 minutes. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and only 2 assists. Dragic, we're going to miss you. One more thing I want to address to you guys in this Phoenix Suns recap video is one of our rookies, TJ Warren. Listen, TJ Warren can play the game of basketball. TJ Warren in the last 5 games has 34 minutes, 16 points, 10 rebounds, and is shooting 47% from the field. This dude can straight out play. I hope you guys enjoyed my Phoenix Suns recap video, recapping the 5-game losing streak and bringing you guys some stats and facts and addressing some stuff that I honestly feel is really important. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to tune into more Phoenix Suns videos and more Phoenix Suns recap videos, hit that big red subscribe button down below. Follow me on all my social networking sites. Links are down below. And as always, guys, go Suns!